How's it going, fellas? My name is Government, and welcome back to the channel. I've been having a bad time recently. About a month ago, I bought a book called The Brothers Karamazov. I bought that book, and then recently I get an email saying that my book's been delivered. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to read my book. They shipped the wrong thing, and they gave me garment bags for suitcases. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm upset about that. I don't own a suit, and I don't own a case. You know what I do own? A bookmark. Anyways, so this video I'm making really quick is just because I've been thinking about death a lot. Not in a depressing way, or I don't know what the word would... I can't really say the S word, you know, the term for when someone may hurt themselves until they become unconscious. That one. I haven't been thinking about it in that way. I've just been thinking about what comes after. I've been staying up late at night just because I can't stop thinking about it. And obviously people have different views on it, like the beliefs you have, your ideology on life, philosophy on life, and the experiences that you've had in life shape what your view on death might be. But I'm not really talking about what people's view of death is and what, like, theoretically what they think it is. I'm thinking about what actually happens. And I know a lot of people believe, and there's no shame in believing anything. I was raised in a uniting church, and I was one of the wise men in a play. I'm really upset, didn't get the part of Jesus. I didn't have enough facial hair. Actually, no, Jesus did not come out with a beard. I am completely wrong. Imagine the carpet burn. Yeah, I was in the uniting church, so, and I don't know if I believe in any type of religion, but I don't have any shame on anyone who does. It's the same with atheism. I don't care. Believe whatever you want. You're your own human being. It's no one's business to tell you what to believe in, what not to believe in. But I've been thinking about what happens realistically, because I've been reading a lot of interviews and watching a lot of interviews on people who have come back from death. And from what I understand, when you come back from death, it's not because you've actually died. It's because you've gone into cardiac arrest, your heart stopped, you've flatlined, but your brain is still going. And from what I've read, if I'm correct, once you experience brain death, you're done. There's no way to bring you back. So I don't know if anyone's technically actually died and come back. I think it's just your heart stopped pumping and they've brought you back. They've resuscitated you. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I'm just getting this from research I've done from reading books and websites and shit. What I've been thinking about, in particular to this, take a shot every time I say thinking about, and you're about to take another one. I've been thinking a lot about the nothingness that might happen, which worries me a lot. It scares me, frankly. It really terrifies me. I can look at a spider and I'll be like, damn, at least it isn't death. At least it isn't the Grim Reaper standing there. Watching these interviews and reading them, people will say when they experience death that they're thinking about, well, that they see clouds or they see a bright light or there was nothing there. It's really interesting. What I feel like it could be when that's the case is, so I have experience with, my brain likes to trick me. And what I mean by that is, every time I know that there is something good that's going to happen the next day, I'll use YouTube as an example. Like last night, I uploaded a video that I thought was really great, really amazing, and my brain will trick me into having those dreams where it feels real, where when I wake up, I'm shocked that it didn't actually happen. And in those dreams, the best possible outcome of what I want to happen will happen in that dream, and it feels real. And then I wake up and I'm miserable for the day because my video didn't actually get 2,000 views. It got 7. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking maybe when you die, will go into cardiac arrest, since your brain's still working, maybe your brain tricks you into, or maybe it tricks you into seeing what you want to see, or maybe what you don't want to see, because I know a lot of interviews said that a lot of atheist people turn themselves over to God. after experiencing like what seemed like heaven, or it's the other way around. Maybe a person of Christianity went into cardiac arrest and saw nothing, and that's changed them. Or maybe there's a lot of, it's really interesting to think about, because I tried researching this, and apparently there's not a lot that it shows. All it shows of what I've read is that you actually do experience flashing before your eyes when you go into cardiac arrest, which is interesting. But I think what I've been thinking about is, geez, take another shot. You see that fireball right next to you? Chug that. Why do you have fireball? Fucking loser. Get like Coca-Cola. Yeah, be healthy. I don't think I have a fear of death itself. I think I've got a fear of the unknown, because I don't, if something good were to happen after death, I think a lot of people would be more willing to accept it. I think it's more the fact that no one knows what happens. If we were to get evidence, solid proof of what happens after someone dies, then I feel like a lot of people would be less afraid of the idea of dying. But I feel like it's the fact that it's just, no one knows what's going to happen, which is the scary part about it. It's like, visualize a cave, and you're like, hey, that's a scary cave. I don't want to go in there. But you go in there, and you explore the cave to every bit. You meet a nice man. You see good old Joe Biden in there. He got stuck in there. He's lost. Who knows? You walk out of the cave and you look back. That cave isn't scary anymore. You know that place like the back of your hand. That's kind of the idea I've got about death. Maybe death isn't something that's meant to be scary. I think what's the scariest part about it is that we don't know a lot about it, other than the fact that when you die, you're not in this world anymore. You're not. You don't know. Like, when I say not in this world, I mean you aren't living. Wow. Welcome. I state the obvious. I'm pretty good at it. Yeah. But I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm a bit of a moron, so maybe people have already had these thoughts before me, but I don't know. Yeah, that's just something I've been thinking out about a lot. You know what would have been really helpful to help me through this time? Of what I've read from the synopsis? The brothers Karamazov, whatever. Because, I don't think suitcase bags are going to help me through this existentialism. Don't think they are. I can't just look at a bag and go, hey man, I know what I want to do with my life. But yeah, that's just a lot of what I've been thinking about. May as well talk about it. Check out the video on the main channel. May as well plug that. If this is your first time here, I make videos on games. They give you life lessons, and I hid the life lessons in the video about the games, so that people think they're just watching a video about the game, and then like, nah, I'm giving you something to take and learn. Because no one's gonna watch a video on not giving up on shit if it's titled "Don't Give Up on Shit." I'll see you in about 5 months when I decide to post on this channel again. I might play games or something. I don't know. I'm kind of bored, and not a lot's been happening. I've had time to think about death, which is cool. So, yeah, and hopefully I'll have the brothers the brothers of the Russian nature. Maybe I'll have a book on that in a few months. That'd be great. And I wouldn't have these fucking suitcase bags. Anyways, I'll see you in about 5 months' time. Bye.